खत्म हो गई थी. Hello, good morning. How are you all? All are fine? Yes. So, all are ready for our next class? Yes. Today you had your milk. You had your breakfast. Okay. So, let's be ready. Okay. Let's revise the words we had done yesterday. The words are track. What do you mean by track? Yes, I'm getting. Somebody has put up their hands. Yes, come on. I want others to answer. Not every time Sharvil, Athar, Alokik will put up their hands. Yes. So, what do you mean by track? Track is a rough area, rough path, right? The next word. What is the next word after track? Yes, look into your copies. I am also looking into my copy. Shoots. What are shoots? Shoots are tiny outgrowth from the seed which turns into leaves. Right? Tiny outgrowth from seeds which later turns into leaves. Right? Okay. The next word is bough. Bough means branches. Fuzz. Fuzz means shoot. Rare. Uncommon. Tended, to take care. Protected, sheltered. You mean sheltered means protected, to protect. The tree protects us from sun and rain, right? Yes, it gives us shade and it protects us from sun and rain. So, after the revision of the word meanings, we'll proceed on to the match and column, right? So, be ready with your classwork copies, your pencil, eraser, sharpener, scale, everything, and let's do the writing work. Now in matching, I don't like this type of matching, coming here to there to here, this and this. No, I am not in favor of this type of work. I want the answer to be written right in front of the word. In the same way, we are going to write down the answer like that only. Okay, right? So shall we start? Yes. Okay. Now you don't have to write down class 3, right? I am writing down class 3. You will write down question number 1. What you are going to write down? Question 1. What is the question? Match the column. Match the column. Number 1. Dad planted. Now I am going to directly write down the answer in front of the question. What did Dad plant? Yes, Dad planted a Gulmohar tree. Right? And this is my answer. I am going to underline it. Underlining means this is my answer, right? Okay, moving on to the next. The next sentence is, the poet watered the sapling. The poet watered the sapling. पानी दिया और क्या किया? बकरी को और काउस को दूर भगाया. And chased the goats away. Right? Now what I am going to do is underline my answer. You can use a scale to underline the answer because there are many words in it, and using a scale will underline the answer correctly. It will not look dirty. Okay. So the next word. The sapling was like. The sapling was like a baby which needs care, like a baby which needs care. Number 4. Next year, yes, what happened next year? The sapling turned into a red roof tree, right? Next year, the sapling turned into a red roofed tree. Right? And the last one. Moving on to the last one. The last one is the tree waved. The tree waved to the skies. Right? The tree waved to the skies. And I'm done with my match the column, and I'm waiting for you to complete your work. Hope you all are completing, writing along with me in a very good writing without spelling mistakes. Read the word properly and write down neatly and cleanly. Remember to see the lines. Note blue line to blue line. Okay? Yes, I hope you are done with your work, and let's proceed further with the question and answers. Right? Okay. So now I am erasing the board for you, and be ready, write down question number 2. The main question is question number 2. Right? So, question 2. Okay, now what is the second question? The second question is question and answer. Now my first question is, what is my first question? Yes. What is my first question? What is the name of the poet? Yes, my first question is, what is the name of the poet? Yes, what is the name of the poet? Answer. The name of the poet is... Yes, can you tell me the name of the poet? Yes, come on. You all remember? Yes. Okay, so yes, K.T. and Daruwala. Daruwala, right? And my answer is complete. Moving on to the next question. Next question. Question number 2. question number 2. What did the poet's father plant? What did the poet's father plant? What do you mean by plant? Plant means लगाया. कौन सा पेड़ लगाया? क्या लगाया? फादर ने क्या लगाया? पोएट के फादर ने क्या लगाया? My answer is the poet's father planted a gulmohar tree. Right? Yes. The poet's father planted a gulmohar tree. Okay. So, what did the poet's father plant? What did he plant? He planted a gulmohar tree. Moving on to question number 3. Where did he plant the gulmohar tree? Where did he plant the tree? Where did the poet's father plant the tree? Yes, where did he plant the tree? My answer is the poet's father planted the tree outside their house. Right, where did he plant the tree? The poet's father planted the tree outside their house. Right? So, what is my question number 1? Yes, the name. What is the name of the poet? So, the name of the poet is K.N. Daruvala. What did the poet's father plant? What did he plant? He planted the gulmohar tree. Where did the poet's father plant the tree? The poet's father planted the tree outside their house. Okay, continue writing, waiting for you. Yes. Yes, are you all writing? Don't think that I am not in front of you, so I can stop writing. No, I am always looking at you. Right? So, I hope your work is over. Moving on to question number 4. Right? Now, let's move on to question number 4. Yes. What is my next question? How did the poet tend the baby tree? Question 4. How did the poet tend the baby tree? How did did the poet tend the baby tree? Tend, took care of the baby tree, right? So let's write down the answer. The poet watered, see, watered the tree daily. Daily he watered the tree. He also drove away the cats. Is it cats? बिल्लियों को भगाया? No, then it is goats, right? The goats, G-O-A-T-S, goats and cows away who tried to eat the leaves. जो पत्तियां खाने आती थी इनको भगाना पड़ता था, तो उसने ऐसे ध्यान रखा पेड़ का, राइट? हाउ डिड द पोएट टेंड द बेबी ट्री? टेंड द बेबी ट्री मतलब बेबी ट्री का ध्यान कैसे रखा? रोज पानी देना और काऊ और बकरियों से पेड़ को बचाना, राइट? So I hope the answer is very clear to you. Let's read the answer along with me. The poet watered the tree daily. रोज पानी देता था. He also drove away, drove यानी भगाना, drove away the goats and the cows. अब यहाँ दो बार away नहीं आएगा, right? He also drove away the goats and cows who tried to eat the leaves. Okay? So moving on to now the next question. Hope the question and answer is very clear to you. How did the poet tend the baby tree? Now I am sure the question is very clear. Right now moving on to the next question. Question number 5. Why is the tree described as a red roofed? Why is the tree described as red roof? Why is the tree described as red roofed? Why? उसको red roofed क्यों बोला गया है? So the answer starts from here. The tree is described as red roof because of its red flowers and petals. उसकी लाल फूल और पत्तियों की वजह से उसे रेड रूफ्ड बोला गया है. Okay, question number 6. Which line in the poem, which line in the poem tells us that beautiful? Sorry. Yes. Which line in the poem tells us that the tree is beautiful? कौन सी लाइन हमें ये बताती है कि जो ट्री है वो बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है? राइट, माय आंसर नाउ, अ थिंग ऑफ BEAUTY, beauty, rare, tells us that the tree is beautiful. Right? So, which line in the poem tells us that a tree is beautiful? A thing of beauty rare tells us that the tree is beautiful. Let's move on to the poem once again. Yes, it really kept us on our toes. A baby tree needs care. Next year the green fuzz changed to leaves. A thing of beauty rare. This, here we come to know that the green fuzz had turned into a रेड रूफ ट्री. जो ग्रीन कलर का पूरा पेड़ था, ये जो पेड़ था ये पूरा रेड ऐसा लग रहा था, मान लो छत बन गई हो रेड कलर की. एंड दिस इज द ब्यूटी रेयर. एंड हियर वी कम टू नो दैट अ थिंग ऑफ ब्यूटी रेयर टेल्स अस दैट the tree was looking very, very beautiful, right? So, yes, now let's read all the answers along with me. What is written on the board? How did the poet tend the baby tree? The poet watered the tree daily. He also drove away the goats and cows who tried to eat the leaves. Why is the tree described as red-roofed? The tree is described as red-roofed because of its red flowers and petals. Which line in the poem tells us that the tree is beautiful? A thing of beauty rare tells us that the tree is beautiful. Right? So, giving you some time to write down your answers. Waiting for you. Remember to write down the answers neatly, clearly, without mistakes. And soon our second PT2 is going to begin. You will be informed about it. Start learning, start preparing for your PT. Done, beta? Hope you have done. Now I am erasing it. Moving on to question number 7. Daily your writing speed must increase because you are growing older day by day. Okay. Check your speed with the clock. Take a watch, small watch, and sit around and try to complete your lines in that stipulated time, and that will help you increase your speed, right? Now, the next question is, whom did the tree speak with? Whom did the tree speak with? Now, whom did the tree speak with? Yes, my answer, the tree. Now speak. Speak is present. In past tense will be spoke. So the tree spoke to the wind. हवा से बातें करता था पेड़. And waved skies. S-K-I-E-S. Okay. So, what is my answer? The tree spoke to the wind and waved to the skies. Okay. Question number 8. Question number 8. How did the tree How did the tree pay the poet's family back? Pay the poet's family back. How did the tree pay the poet's family back? The tree paid the poet's family back by providing shelter from sun and rain. Yes, my last question is, how did the tree pay the poet's family back? The tree paid the poet's family back by providing shelter from sun and rain, right? Yes, we come to an end with our question and answers. We have finished with our question and answers, and moving on to page number 42, there is a very beautiful poem written on trees. This poem is written by Joyce Kilmer. Who is the writer of the poem? Joyce Kilmer. It's a very beautiful poem, and hope you all will enjoy reading the poem and reciting it and learning it, right? The poem is on trees. Now see, let's start. Yes, ready? Okay. I think that I shall never see. I think, सोचना. I think that I shall never see. मैं कभी नहीं देखूंगा. क्या? A poem lovely as a tree. इतनी सुंदर पोएम जो ट्री पर लिखी गई है, इस पोएम के बाद मैं शायद कभी कोई पोएम नहीं देखूंगा. Right? So what is the first stanza? I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree. Now moving further, a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed. What is the line saying? एक पेड़ जिसका भूखा मुंह जो है वो धरती के अंदर धंसा हुआ है. अब आप ये सोचो कि एक पेड़ जो है उसका खाना पीना कहाँ से लेता है? ये उसके रूट्स है, राइट? तो उसके रूट्स में से खाना जाता है पेड़ में. The tree absorbs its food from the soil, the water. तो ये सारा धरती के नीचे होता है, इसीलिए ऐसा बोला गया है. A tree whose hungry mouth, वो हमेशा भूखा होता है, जब देखो तब वो जमीन में से धरती में से पानी पीता रहता है. तो whose mouth is pressed against the sweet earth's flowing breast. ऐसा लगता है मानो धरती माँ उसे दूध पिला रही है और वो दूध पी पी कर बड़ा हो रहा है पेड़. So the second stanza is a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the sweet earth's flowing breast. Clear? Next, a tree that looks at God all day. ऐसा लगता है मानो पेड़ जो हैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ भगवान को ही देख रहे हैं और उनकी जो ब्रांचेस है वो ऐसी होती हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है मानो वो हाथ उठाकर, अपनी बाहें उठाकर भगवान की पूजा कर रहे हैं. एंड लिफ्ट्स हर लीफी आर्म्स टू प्रे. गॉड को थैंक यू बोल रहे हैं. थैंक यू गॉड फॉर गिविंग अस सच अ वंडरफुल लाइफ, फॉर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ अस. कभी भी हमको खाने पीने की कमी नहीं होती है. पेड़ों को देखा होगा, आप पानी दो या ना दो, धरती माँ उनको बराबर खाना देती है और पानी भी पिलाती है. अ ट्री दैट मे इन समर वेयर. एक पेड़ जो है गर्मी की छुट्टियों में क्या पहनता है? जब गर्मी तेज कड़ाके की गर्मी पड़ती है तब भी वो पेड़ उतनी गर्मी को सहन कर लेता है और उसके टहनियों के अंदर चिड़िया आके अपने घोंसले बनाती हैं चिलचिलाती हुई धूप से बचने के लिए. अ नेस्ट ऑफ रॉबिन्स इन हर हेयर. हेयर मतलब अब पेड़ के पास बाल तो होते नहीं हैं, तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि उसकी पत्तियों की छांव में चिड़िया आके अपना घोंसला बनाती है और उसमें रहती है. अपॉन हुज बॉसम स्नो हैज लेन. जिसके ऊपर पूरी जो स्नो गिरती है आसमानों की वो भी ठहर जाती है और जो बारिश से भी जूझता है, पर वो हमसे कभी नहीं कुछ मांगता है, हमको देता ही देता है. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God may can make a tree. Now मेरे और आपके जैसा फूल ही एक पोएम लिख सकता है, पर एक पेड़ नहीं बना सकता. हम पेड़ नहीं बना सकते. पेड़ जो बना सकता है वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ भगवान ही होता है. भगवान के पास ही ये शक्ति है कि वो इतनी सुंदर चीज़ उन्होंने हमारे लिए क्रिएट करी है जिसका हमें अपने लाइफ में ध्यान रखना है. सो स्टूडेंट्स, ट्रीज आर वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस. इन द लास्ट चैप्टर ऑल्सो यू सॉ दैट स्मॉल प्लांट्स भी हमको वेजिटेबल्स देते हैं, फ्रूट्स देते हैं और ट्रीज़ भी हमारा बहुत ध्यान रखती है. So we must and must take care of the trees. We must not cut trees, and even if we have to cut the trees, take an oath, take an pledge that I will plant at least double, twice the trees I cut. Right? And in your lifetime at least take an oath to plant at least 5 trees so that you take care of it and they may help your future. Right? Because every day cutting the trees is causing the temperature go high, and because of it only our Khargon is the hottest place. Why? Only there are no trees. We are not planting trees, we are only cutting trees. Okay? So, yes, we will take care of the trees, we will plant trees, we will water trees, and we will take care of the trees. And let's recite the poem once again. Are you all ready? Repeat after me. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the sweet earth's flowing breast. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Yes, children, so you are going to learn the poem, recite the poem, make a video of it and send it to me. I will enjoy watching your videos. And when you come to school, we may have a recitation competition and you may participate in that, right? So I'm going to wait for who all are going to send me the video. Some children are regularly sending me the videos like Sharvil, Atharv, right? So I want many more children to participate, to send the videos. No problem, don't get feared, don't get worried. I'm there. Take the first step, try it, try till you succeed. Okay children, bye bye. So your homework, you don't have to forget to learn the question and answers. You have to learn the question and answers. Along with it, in your free time, you can recite the poem, learn the poem, make a video of it and send it to me. Okay? Bye-bye. Meet you in the next lecture.